So everyone tells you to just push through when sales get tough. But what if pushing isn't the answer? Because when you're selling in a recession or even the lead up to one, things don't just slow down, they shift. And most sellers, they're still running plays that no longer work. So we're heading into economic uncertainty again. In times like this, budgets get tightened, deals are taking a lot longer to close, and the decision makers, they're a lot more cautious than they were a year ago. So if you're in sales right now, you can probably feel that what is creeping in as the performance anxiety, the increased competition, and the entry barriers that feel way higher than it was before. And the truth is, you're not imagining it. Now, markets are getting harder to break in, and there's a lot of doors that had cracked last year. They're slamming shut now. Now, here's what's happening. Some sellers, they start pushing a little harder, working longer hours and chasing more leads, while others get stuck in a limbo, the kind of freeze, waiting for things to get better. But if you've been through the downturns like I do, you probably already know more effort without better thinking doesn't always solve the problem or cut it. And this isn't about hustle, it's about how you adapt. Now, here's the one shift that's critical right now. When a market turns, decision maker, they don't want disruption, they want certainty. So if your pitch is focused on innovation or transformation, it might actually work against you. But in times like this, even a good change feels risky. So what actually works better? We want to position a solution as a safer path forward. Now, even if what you're selling is bold, want to frame it as a product or a service or solution that de-risks their future and not complicating it. Now, that one shift in tone, it changes how they see you from a wild card into a stabilizer. Now, let's talk about entry barriers. Now, one of the most common objections you hear in this market is we already have a vendor. Now, that's a code for we're not in the mood to change. And a lot of sellers just take that as a hard no. But here's the thing. Crises often reveal cracks. Now, even long-term vendors, they will start missing the mark. Probably the slowest service, misaligned support, stale solution. When buyers tolerate that in a good economy, but now these buyers, they probably notice it too, and it is quietly frustrating them. Now, your job just isn't about attack the incumbent. It is to bring those small points of frictions into the focus and show that the cause of staying stuck. And that's how you break in, not being aggressive, but by showing up as an upgrade they didn't realize they needed. And that really what resilient means in sales today. It's not just pushing harder, it's just waiting it out, being sharp enough to reposition and steady enough to keep showing up when others flinch. Because in a market like this, the loudest seller doesn't win, the clearer ones does. So I go a lot deeper into the actual plays and positioning strategies in my course. But for now, just remember this. You're not selling in a stable market anymore. You're selling in a storm. And storms, they don't reward panic. They reward precision.